Filled you happy like? Cup of tea like, Steve?
Trying to run a fucking classy establishment here, guys.
Shot of tea?
Aye, come on, aye. Fucking hell.
Aye.
Been ripped off, yeah.
YouTube cut the budget, as they say.
See me chair now. The show's not going as well as we'd hoped, guys.
Hello.
The YouTube's cut the budget.
Aye, so...
But now, in all honesty, but you smashed the other cup, haven't you?
I did, aye.
So anyway, welcome back to the show.
Hey, this is the NE FILTA podcast, guys.
I'm Stavros.
Hi, and I'm Bootsley.
So this is the penultimate show of the season.
Aye,
as it were.
As they say.
So
that means second to none.
Aye, second last one, and we're done for the.
Blame me that.
We're done for the season.
Need me
we're
shades
recording
on.
this one at night time. It's Friday night.
Friday night, doing it right.
Aye, because we've had to work around our busy schedules.
Aye. Steve's jetting off to the Gold Coast tomorrow again.
Aye, I'm well, tomorrow me, just for a couple of days.
He never stops, the guy.
Aye.
Hey, you can't keep this lad off the plane.
It's a good fucking time. It's been a good for fucking year.
I know. They reckon the COVID's just kicking in actually again.
I know, aye, it's a load of
going to be a fifth wave.
Nah, it's been a load of people off work with it at the minute, like.
What they say, they reckon they're telling people to get the fourth booster.
Nah.
I'm not going to do any of that, fuck I mean.
But the conspiracy says that they're lying about the COVID outbreak because they've got loads of boosters that are going to date. But having said that, actually know loads of people have actually got COVID this week, like, so.
Aye.
Fuck nas. But I've seen that the health secretary wife, the Australian one, who's always banging on about the vaccines.
Who was the Tash?
Aye, she was twisting on in the news this week saying if you haven't had your third vaccine, you must be fucking mad. Well, why?
Aye.
It's like up to us, really. Anywho.
Aye, so anyway, like we say, right, been to work all week. We're coming in, we're filming this one. We've got a bloody giddy guest on for the season finale. Haven't we, Steve?
We've got a very special guest for the season finale, which we're recording later, and that will be out the week after this one.
Aye. Coming in live and erect from the States.
Aye. Very, very interesting guest we've got on.
Aye, it's going to be bloody giddy good. So you're not going to want to bloody giddy miss it.
Yeah,
I can't stop saying that.
He's going to touch the Tourette.
I've got that Tourette. Fuck's sake.
Fucking somebody.
But I were looking forward to a bit of time off from the programme, aren't we? Because like I said last week, we've been doing this 6 months every week without a break for you, the fucking crew.
This will be episode 37. Episode 38 will be the special guest one. And when we broke up for Christmas, we're only up to episode 15 when we had a few episodes off. So what's that? Another fucking...
Powered straight through.
Aye.
Straight through COVID and everything. Aye. There was no stopping the guys. So every week, just straight in. Right, this is your NE FILTA podcast, guys.
I've had a canny run, so I'm looking forward to a well-deserved break.
Aye, we've sorted about 10 more subscribers than Christmas, I think.
No, I think we had about we've done about 100 subscribers since Christmas. Aye, on the YouTube.
They're proper ones, them.
We've got 2,000 subscribers on the Instagram now, though.
Oh, aye, fuck aye. Got banned off that, didn't we, Steve?
Oh, we banned, aye. No, why? Do you know why? Did you actually do something?
No, I haven't got a fucking clue. Like,
well, like
honestly,
to the accounts, the work accounts, you know, the YouTubes and all that.
The work accounts.
And all of a sudden they texted me, they said, "Oh, we've been banned off Instagram." I'm like, "Hey, what are you talking about? How you manage that, like?"
Aye. I don't know what the fuck happened. It just says, "Aye, you were banned. You're no longer wanted on the Instagram, and you'll be welcome back tomorrow." So that's why we've been quiet on the gram, guys.
Aye.
I need more pulls for the guys. It's been letting me post stuff on stories and that, but just
not a post.
I'm not being allowed to like now. Fucking follow anyone out like that. Just ban.
I think it's because we've been taken off. We've been getting too many likes and too many followers and subscribers. It's not fair for the rest of the Instagram guys.
Aye, that's right. Aye, there's been people setting complaints in about it.
Aye.
Who's these guys? Who's these new guys on the block?
These internet guys.
Who's these internet guys? We've had them fucking Instagrammers quivering in the boots. We're soaring through the followers like fucking neither tomorrow.
The new Paul brothers.
Aye.
Peel. The Peel brothers.
Stephen and Matthew Peel.
on their heels.
Aye. Fucking lids blown all over the fucking players. Anyone knows what to do.
Shall we blow a few lids off, eh?
Aye, please, aye.
We've got a few headlines this week, guys. What about, I don't know if he's been watching the Wimbledon back here.
Aye.
But that Nick Kyrgios, is that how you say it?
Aye.
He just actually lives down the road from here, like the little next suburb along, as they call it.
Fucking 2 minutes,
They call them suburbs in Australia.
Aye.
Like literally 5 minute walk down the road he lives apparently. But I saw he's a Greek Australian guy. He's obviously class of tennis. He done well at the last tournament, didn't he? The doubles one, remember?
Aye, he won the doubles him.
Won the doubles.
Aussie Open.
And apparently now he's in the final, isn't he, of Wimbledon?
Aye, because the lad, I think his toys Ab.
Who?
Ab? Is it Nadal?
Nadal flapped it apparently. So now Nick's in the final, but he was in a bit of a controversy there because he walked onto the pitch wearing red trainers. And apparently the crap Wimbledon is it's all white trainers, white shorts, white everything in it, white t-shirt.
Aye. You know why it is? You know why that is?
Is it something that you sweat?
Aye. It's because it was all proper back in the day and all that, and they didn't want. They thought the sweat patches are
doesn't show as much.
But
doesn't sweat patches show on white? Sweat, isn't it worse? Now when you get a wet t-shirt, it's all the point of wearing a white t-shirt for a wet t-shirt competition, isn't it?
Aye. Maybe it was just run by a bunch of perverts.
But you can understand, like, Wimbledon does have a certain look and a certain aesthetic about it. Everything in white, it's just like, it's kind of thing, innit? But I don't, like, in this day and age, 2022, like, walking onto the pitch in a red pair of fucking trainers, is it really that big a fucking deal?
But they'd probably let it, I'll not bother. I'll not divulge into that, doing the...
I don't know where you were going to go there, but let's not.
I got to stop myself, because I'll get myself a name.
But I think all the mental things going on in the world, and you've got all these politicians who are fucking pedos and all that shit, and God knows what else is going on.
But Nick Kyrgios kind of walk about with a pair of red
trainers on, and I think fuck off with this, man, just because it's obviously bound by a bunch of posh cunts, isn't it?
Aye.
He's not getting away wearing red fucking trainers. Oh, not on my watch.
Not on my watch.
Aye. Anyway, but
it's not, is it?
But
fucking got red trainers on.
Do you like that Nick Kyrgios?
Aye, I think he's alright.
Aye, I quite like him, and I liked watched him in the last tournament, and obviously he's like local lad from around here and that, and he's obviously really talented and young and that, and I liked how he's kind of making a stand with his fucking red trainers. However, then I seen he was getting done for beating up his ex or something. Having says that, you know, innocent until proven guilty and all that, but yeah, he's a bit of a hothead, isn't he, as well? So you never know. I
don't understand any of that fucking carry on me.
Yeah.
If you burst your ass, knock it off.
What do you think, guys?
Aye. Not much call for that, Pete.
Well, moving on. That's your tennis news this week, guys.
Yeah, actually, do you know the bloke who beat him in the Aussie Open, the Russian dude?
Yeah, I remember that.
Is he playing at Wimbledon? Like, but he's Russian, isn't he?
I think so, but
so is he allowed to play or what? Can't even think of his name.
I don't know.
Leave a comment in the comment section if you know the answer to that. Because I was just wondering because he's Russian, because he's not in Wimbledon. Right, he's been Russian. So if he's not allowed to play, I would be interested in that if he was just not allowed to play because he's Russian. Because they did that, didn't they?
Russian off his tits so they'd let him on the pitch.
Wait, they stopped all the Russian athletes and everything, didn't they?
Oh, maybe
banned them from Olympics, fucking football, all sorts. Just because that Putin bloke wants to take our countries back, they fucking punish the whole country.
I don't know. Yeah, actually, you know how the other week we were saying, I remember that radio station that used to play rave tunes back in the day.
Aye.
And like, people have had a few guesses, and I was like, nah, I don't think it's that. Like,
give us a clue then if you remember it.
No, someone's texted in with the answer, and it is the answer.
Well, give us a clue.
Well, we've had a few guesses. Someone's guessed Rave FM, and there was a few other guesses, wasn't that? I can't remember the word, but the actual what it was called was NE1 FM.
No, it wasn't.
No, the one I was on. It was
NE1 FM.
NE1 FM.
It must have been after it wasn't pirate that.
Was it not? That's what I was thinking of.
Aye.
It used to have like rave tunes and like live sets on as well.
Aye.
But it was in someone's bedroom or something.
Aye.
Oh, am I wrong, guys? Let us know. But that was the one I was thinking of, NE1 FM.
Aye. I remember NE1 FM.
It used to only be on at certain times of the day and
that.
But aye.
It was all local people.
Shout out Connor Walton, who guessed that one. That was the one.
Well, I'll tell you what, Connor, you're fucking wrong. No, I think NE1 FM, I'm sure it was a radio station, a proper one. I might be wrong, yeah. But I thought it was a radio station for local people, and they just put like together a show. Because I remember listening to NE FM, and it was like old blokes playing their tunes and that.
Oh, really?
Aye. And then I remember always like after the late shift on Nissan, NE1 FM, I'd be driving home and they would play a rave.
Maybe there's your rang, Connor, then. But that rang massive bells when he texted him on that one. Like,
I 100% remember NE1 FM. Because there's a bit of a play on words, NE1 and NE1.
NE1, aye.
For Newcastle, you know.
Newcastle, aye.
NE1.
Newcastle and Gateshead.
NE1.
Aye, so you got any notes there?
Got absolutely zip. I've been winding down. I feel like I'm in a holiday spirit now, like.
What about Fury dropping out of the pole fight for the second time?
It's fucking... it's like... When I seen it, I was like, you're fucking joking, aren't you? Because I read that Jake Paul wanted him just to go in for a meeting at the embassy to see if he could do anything about it, and he didn't turn up. But fuck knows how far true that is.
Yeah.
But he's replaced him now. He's
Jake
fighting
Paul,
someone else.
After it all happened, Jake Paul did go quiet for the week.
Who? No,
Sorry,
Fury.
Fury went quiet for the week and that, and Jake Paul was like saying, "Oh well, you know, reach out to my people who are trying to sort this out and all that," but apparently didn't, and they've replaced them. But I did see Tommy Fury offered to fight him in a neutral country where they can both get in, but Jake Paul didn't go for it. So now he's fighting Hasim Rahman JR, who's 12 wins, 1 loss, and actually 6 knockouts as well. He's a fucking probably. There's a bigger challenge, you know what I mean?
Why, he's got a better record than Tom.
I hope he sparks him. You know, they've actually got a bit of drama between them as well.
The ex-sparring partners,
the ex-sparring partners, and there's a clip, isn't there? Where that Rackman's kicking off of him in the ring because Jake Paul's just being a bit of a tit like he does, and he's saying, "Oh, you're disrespecting a pro athlete. I'm coming like down here to help you and all that, and you're being a dick. So I'll fucking knock you out and all that." And it starts kicking off.
Oh, really?
I'll put the video in here, guys.
I know when someone's up or something. You want to talk shit to a pro athlete? Because really I'll come in here and knock your ass out. That's what I'll really do. You started out talking. I'm going to finish it. I ain't call that man on his name. Now who the beast? I just want to know, now who the beast? Because I was a bitch a minute ago. What's up?
Here, take the gloves off. I'd be mad too.
I try to bring that man professional work.
Oh, he's about to get wrestled.
I'm going to say this one time real nice. Get that camera on my face, bro.
So it's quite interesting. I still want to see. I would still like to see the Paul fight happen if it ever. Sorry, the Tommy Fury fight happen if it ever does.
Oh, yeah, I read. You're saying funny things.
Yeah, I'm alright, aye.
Bit tired, are you? Had a stressful week, did you?
Oh, aye.
Been collecting awards last night, didn't you, Steve?
Aye.
Been to awards ceremony.
Aye.
Aye. For Graph.
Aye, works awards do.
Aye.
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 Don't know what you want us to say about that.
Aye. What did you say when you went up to collect it?
No, that's how I got up and get the plaque and
Thanks very much, guys.
get me photo taken. Aye, thanks very much, guys. First of all, I want to thank God.
Aye. Give the bloke a hiding that, give you the reward. Keep me fucking wife's name at your mouth.
Aye, slap them.
That's the done thing, isn't it?
I know, aye.
Now it's mad. I was talking to the apprentice the other day, and he was saying, like, I think the same as well. Like, no one's interested in Will Smith now, are they?
Aye, wait.
He says he was watching one of his films, and he was like, "Yeah, knock this off."
Really?
Aye. But when was the last time you watched? We watched King Richard, which was fucking mint, and then
Just before.
a couple of weeks later,
Aye, it obviously does leave a bit of a bad taste in your mouth, but
left a bad taste in Chris Rock's mouth.
I know. I do think he'll bounce back from it though, because
Yeah.
there's definitely been people that's probably done worse.
Off the top of your head,
Kevin Spacey.
he's bouncing back from nowhere. Him.
I know. You're getting Boonstavoon in a fucking jail cell.
Oh, I really.
Didn't R. Kelly just get sentenced to 30 years the other day?
Aye.
Fucking hell. It's mad, isn't it?
People will be getting him to sing a song in that, won't they?
Aye.
Sing us a song, will you, Kelly?
Didn't that actually happen? I seen there's a video where someone is like just on a mobile phone and they're on the phone to someone they know in prison and they're with R. Kelly and R. Kelly singing down the phone.
Shut up, man.
I swear to God, aye.
Been bullied into it, haven't you?
Aye.
Sing it now.
Aye. I believe I can fly.
Sing it. Sing it again now.
Aye. Hang at the back of him. Louder. Yeah, he fucking deserves it. Dirty cunt.
Ah, he's a prick. Did you watch? You didn't watch it, Surviving R. Kelly?
I don't know if I put myself through it, well.
There's worse. You've seen worse than that.
Joking.
Like, it's just telling you what he's
that
been
one
up
about
to.
the one we watched, that was kind of bad. That Zion thing.
Oh, fuck, aye. No, Surviving R. Kelly, man. He's fucking kidnapping birds and just keeping them at his Thinking there's the parents are outside and all that, like helpless. They can't do fuck all.
It's mental.
He's a fucking pure
I
scumbag.
didn't watch that Neverland one either.
How is
because
his music not being banned though?
I don't know.
Didn't that Linkin Park? No, sorry, not Linkin Park. He's fucking, fucking.
Linkin
Isn't it
Park?
like Good Charlotte or something
Linkin
like that?
Park wasn't a nonce.
No, he's dead, him man.
Aye.
R.I.P. The Good Charlotte bloke. He was a full-on super nun.
No,
super
it
Lost
wasn't.
Prophet.
Lost Prophet, aye.
Aye.
You have an itchy nose, my nose rings fucking digging in or something. Digging for gold there, the lad.
Pick us up, now then.
Lost Prophets. He was fully blown like
He was
doing the worst of the worst, wasn't he? Aye.
But then as soon as that came out, his music and everything about it was banned. But I'm sure if you search on
Kelly's music's on there.
on Spotify,
Aye.
Is it aye? Wait, it should be banned.
Should be.
He's away to jail for 30 years, man, for being a fucking.
He has got some tunes, so honey. But
I don't see nothing wrong.
But it's
the fucking judge did.
Like you say, you can't listen to them the same anymore when you know he's a fucking pervert. That's why I won't watch the Michael Jackson one, because I didn't want to know.
Spoiled Space Jam.
Because I like some Michael Jackson's tunes are unreal, and I didn't want to not enjoy them anymore. So
do you think he was a definite fucking pedophile?
I used to say no, I don't think he was. He's a target, this and the other, and if he did have kids in his house, which is inappropriate, but he wasn't necessarily doing anything bad. But however, that documentary shows loads of evidence where, like,
it clearly was doing something bad.
But I've not seen it, so I never know. But he had bells outside his room and shit, so in case people were coming.
Aye, so he had bells outside of his room, so if someone was coming, he could check the coney.
Check the coney.
You seen that video, man, where it's Michael Jackson, and it's got a meme saying, me trying to put my show on without undoing the laces, man. Have you not seen it?
No.
Oh, put it in here. It's funny, that, like. You not seen it?
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh,
Next sentence it, I'll put it in the edit.
I'll screen grab it for you.
But I don't send us no more because I have to do this edit pretty quick.
Aye, no worries, aye.
Any more editing for this one, guys?
Aye. I was straight in, straight out for this one, aren't we, guys?
I want a fucking tight schedule, innit?
Hey, this is your NE FILTA podcast, guys.
Do you see Chisora's fight this weekend against Pulev, the second fight? The first time back in 2016. Pulev won quite comfortably on points.
Was that 2016?
Aye.
Fuck
and
me.
he's finally getting his chance at redemption against them. And I didn't watch the whole press conference now, but I saw the clip of the weigh-in where Chisora's like grabbing him by his arms and all that, and they're getting at each other's face. There's loads of blokes that to split them up.
He's wild, Chisora.
And then Chisora pushes him away. Chisora looks pretty like he was ragging him a little bit. It was good. It was quite aggressive in that.
Yeah,
but what do you reckon? I don't know. Probably wouldn't be much of the same. I reckon.
Pulev,
Be much of the same. I like Del Boy, like.
Aye, he's class.
But yeah.
He's a good character. I am.
Never quite got to the top spot, did he?
Nah.
It was a bit of a shame.
Didn't quite make the cut, as it were.
You
seen Tyson Fury's in the tune at the minute.
Oh, I saw he's doing that twice. He's doing the talks. He was at the gates at the Lancasterian suite, wasn't he?
I was. I'd love to go and see him do something.
Aye, what a guy, yeah.
See, Mim bumped into John Fury in Carlisle.
Did he?
Aye.
No way. That's class. Oh, that's unreal.
We'll put the photograph on.
Oh, I need more edits.
I need more edits.
Take time.
Aye.
What other headlines we had this week, guys? What about Bojo resigning?
What is the crack with that? I just seen the other day that 50 people had resigned, and then next thing you know, Boris Johnson's away, and what the fuck happened?
I'm gonna blow the up for you right now.
Howard.
So Boris Johnson is to resign as UK Prime Minister after he was hit by an unprecedented wave of resignations from his government. Months of unremitting political turbulence spiked on Tuesday when his Health Secretary and Chancellor quit within 10 minutes of each other over the PM's handling of sexual misconduct allegations against a senior MP.
Oh, aye. Is it?
Aye. This triggered a trickle of resignations and letters of no confidence from junior ministers and MPs that on Wednesday became a flood. That evening, a group of senior ministers went to Downing Street to try to persuade the PM to resign, Mr. Johnson initially remained defiant, but by Thursday morning, more than 50 members of the government had quit, including Education Secretary Michelle Denilin, who had only been appointed on Tuesday night, and Mr. Johnson was forced to bow to the inevitable.
Mr. Johnson.
In a short statement, the opposition leader Sir Keir Starmer wrote that Mr. Johnson's resignation is good news for the country and said he was responsible for lies, scandal and fraud on an industrial scale. So in other words, he's a nonce.
He's not a fucking pedophile, is he?
Aye. But
is he? Aye. Is that what
nah.
So someone's done something wrong and he's fucking brushed
there's
under
some
the carpet.
MP who's known for being a sex pest or something like that. Or
what's that wire?
That's that.
Aye.
It's a charger for the camera battery.
Oh, is it? Aye.
It's not in the shot though.
No, I'm not bothered about that. I was wondering what the fuck wasn't plugged in.
No.
Sitting here filming a podcast, the camera's not even plugged in.
Because we've got so many shows to record at night, guys, just in case we need to swap out the batteries and charge them.
It's like having two jobs. This fuck, isn't it? Isn't it, Steve?
Yeah.
Tell him, Steve.
So I saw the bottom line is that he knowingly employed an MP who's known for being a pervert, and he's had allegations of sexual assault brought against him.
Oh, God.
And he just knowingly took him on anyway. So they're like, nowadays, that was like the straw that brought the camel's back for the rest of the MPs. But all the kind of behaviour that they're walking away from and like the reasons and all that, this has been clear to everyone for a fucking long time. Like, he's fucking useless, and he's just wasn't like right for the job. He was doing it for the wrong reasons. I read something where he was saying that he wanted to be remembered and revered like Churchill, because Churchill's his hero. So he was in it for like kind of fame and glory kind of thing, not by doing the right thing by the people, so to speak.
But fuck me, how can you put Boris Johnson and Winston Churchill in the same fucking sentence?
I know,
is he for real?
That was his.
Like he's he's gonna be remembered for the complete opposite.
I know, he's that was his political aspirations, to be like a hero like him. So he was doing it for the wrong reasons. It wasn't for like he wanted to be the best prime minister and the best leader. Blah 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 blah. He just fucked it all up, didn't he? He's a tit. But
he did. Nah, like
he should have been out at Christmas when people weren't allowed to see their fucking families, and people even couldn't see their families on their deathbeds and shit like that. And them having a fucking party at Downing Street. He should have been out then.
Pearson was on the night, wasn't he?
Aye. Had to find his voice.
Aye. We had a video on the Instagram. Fucking, they've got Pearson on the fucking mic.
Aye.
Doing in Downing Street.
We'll put that one in.
Nothing but that ecstasy, now start to take effect. Now rushes into your body that you just cannot reject. You jump into backflip, jumping in a marble race. You carried off your box, I said you need to find a space.
Oh, hey.
Boris jumping all over the fucking parish.
No.
Needed to find a space. Carried off his box, he says. Hey, look at this. It's no NE FILTA podcast guy. Right, next season, by the way, we're coming in hot, aren't we? We're gonna have guests on every fucking week.
Aye.
No, we're probably not every week, but we're gonna have a studio, aren't we?
New studio, aye. The back wall over there.
Aye, but we thought we'd mix it up this season. We used to take over there, didn't we, by the window?
Mm-hmm.
And now we've started for the second season. We did this and put that on the telly. And then next season we're gonna move location again.
Just try new things, guys.
I just see what works for you.
We could even do one on location somewhere, doing fucking Bondi Beach or something.
Aye, the wind would interfere with the microphone.
I didn't think it does, you know.
Wait, to be fair, the first season didn't plug the cunt in.
You know.
It was only halfway through this season we plugged it in.
Was it?
Aye.
Fucking hell.
I was watching.
Hey, how far we've came, eh? How young and naive.
Aye. We've got the optic on the screen. We had that poster for a while. Look how far we came since that.
I know, aye.
What about the UFC last weekend? It was fucking pony, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've got the lineup here actually.
Oh,
aye, so let's go through it. So I had that the Irish fella, Sean O'Malley, was fighting Pedro Munoz.
Irish lad, aye. Sugar Sean.
Patrick O'Houlihan was fighting Munoz.
Did you see the eye poke?
I saw that.
It did look like he was trying to get away with, didn't it?
I like tuned in as that kind of happened, but it had already happened and it was showing you the replay.
Do you think it looked bad?
I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. I was waiting for it to be
over. Because
you're
meant to get a set amount of time where you can recuperate your thoughts and what have you, and get out of the eye poke. And I think he gave it 10 seconds and he went, "Nah, I'm not carrying on." People were saying he looked for a way out.
How was the fight going up until that point? Was he getting pumped?
I didn't see it. I tuned in after that.
Let me know in the comments, guys. Did he bottle it? Or was it legit? Then we had Robbie Lawler, got punched all out, didn't he? Of
It was a brawl, him.
Brian Barberina, and he was a second round stoppage. 4 minutes 47. Fucking hell, so it was right at the end of the second round.
It was meant to be a full-on riot, that fight.
I literally saw, because I was fucking, I was pissing the boot, but I saw like kind of the last couple of minutes of that round, and it was kind of hellish, like the bits I seen. But Robbie Lawler's a fucking legend in the game, like.
He keeps getting beat though, doesn't he?
Do you reckon it's time for him to hang it up?
He's taking some damage, like.
It's a thing, man. You didn't want to, in this kind of sport, you didn't want to go on too long, and sometimes it is. When you see fighters who've been in it for ages, for years, and they're still going when they're a bit past their best, it's a bit sad because you know they might just be doing it for the money, which makes you think, they're being paid enough. Because why you got some fighters like Chuck Liddell and all that doing exhibitions?
I know.
It's mental, innit? Like Tyson Fury's had the right idea. You know, retire at the top, loads of money and that.
Looks like he's going to come back though. Did you see what he was saying about Usyk the other day?
No.
He was saying he was pissed off because all the belts that he's worked hard to get back into Britain and all that. Daft AJ's let them go into the Ukraine, so it's going to have to take someone like him to go and get them back and fetch them all back where they belong. What he was saying, totally megged AJ. Like.
It would be like ideal to see him unify the belts. And I've seen it like a million times.
When's that fight, AJ Usyk?
It's like middle of August.
Away?
I know I am. How long are you going to wait for?
2.5.
And you can like end of this month, haven't you? You might be.
I hope they.
And then we had Alex Pereira against Sean Strickland. That was round 1, TKO. Did you watch that one?
I did. But
I did watch it. I
watched the press conference, man. You know when they've got like 10 of them all sat and it's fucking they're just bickering on. That Strickland he was going on and on and on. He was going on at Adesanya and all that.
No, was he?
He even used the word gay to insult him.
Did he?
Which is a bit raj for like a professional sportsman to do that.
Controversial, that guys.
But Adesanya was sat there with French tips on and all that. That's why he was saying he took the piss out of him for that.
Yeah.
But anyway, he got sparky-o'd.
Round 1.
It was hellish and all.
I did watch that, man. He wobbled him with a left hook, didn't he? I did watch that fight, I remember now. I was putting me watching it, I remember.
But he also brought up, I think they were saying who's next, who's going to, something like that, I can't remember what it was, and then he stood up and he was like, well, that guy knocked out that guy twice, and he was on about Alex and Izzy.
Was he,
Because that Alex beat Adesanya in a different promotion, I think.
Because he's unbeaten in UFC, isn't he, Adesanya?
Aye. I think it was a different promotion, knocked him out. And they're going to be fighting next. That's going to be the guy to take Izzy's fucking
Do you reckon?
crown,
Well,
he's been getting some stick for his performance, hasn't he?
This guy certainly didn't, but I know you say what you say, it was a boring fight, wasn't it?
But like it's just been like
cautious.
Was it his trainer? I think it was his trainer, you know, like the I'll fight at City Gym, don't they, in New Zealand? And you always see the trainer, he looks cool as fuck and all that. I think he's like a Maori bloke. And he was saying we train our fighters to be like intelligent and fucking know how to not get hit and hit when they need to and stuff like that. And do the very minimum they need to do to win the fight. Because he says we don't want our fighters to be fucked, more or less.
Yeah, it's
for the fans to watch. It is a bit boring, but if someone wants to take his belt, it's up to them to take the fight, isn't it?
I agree with that.
Why would he do something he doesn't need to do?
Why would he take the big risks in that when he's trying to hold the belt? It's up to them to take it off him.
However, having said that, Volkanovski, he just does not give a fuck. He broke his thumb in the second round.
Did he?
Fucking
hell.
And he was he's like a fucking staffy. He's like a raging fucking pit bull, isn't he?
He just gets better every fight as well. Just like accuracy, speed, power.
Fucking rapid, isn't he? And every time he comes in, you can just it's like hard to watch it. Like, fuck me, he's done some damage there again.
I know. Holloway didn't have a look in, did he? Really?
He didn't even look on the same level.
Nah.
He wasn't even fighting a bad fight. He just Volkanovski was just
on his Instagram. He says there, let's run it back. Let's go for the number 4.
Who said that?
Holloway.
Did he?
Then he put like lol, he was like taking the piss.
Aye.
It's a shame though, because Holloway is lethal as well.
I know. Well, he's by far the number one contender, isn't he? Mm-hmm. So what's going to happen there? He's going to carry on fighting, carry on being the number one contender, and get another one. He'll get the fourth fight.
And doesn't Volkanovski want to go up away?
Aye, that's what will happen there, right?
Aye, and he wants to go on to be the champ, doesn't he?
Aye.
Where I fucking dare say he'll do it, like.
Did you see Cejudo after the fight? He was like slithering about the back.
Oh, I
the
did
back
actually,
areas,
aye.
And he was taking the piss of the...
Sean O'Malley, was it?
Aye, he's like, I think you fucking suck.
Aye.
He right to his face and that. He was fucking
And
funny.
Sean O'Malley goes, how would I talk about? Potato.
Shut up, man.
I'll fight you in your backyard.
We'll quickly come back with a base attack and then we'll be on our way. We'll be on the merry way. That'll be the last time you see we're like this season.
Aye, so I think we'll wrap this one up, guys.
So we're just on about Takeshi 6ix9ine. You reckon there's some gangsters telling the guys
so they say is like they haven't forgotten and blah blah blah, and they reckon they're obviously after him and all that.
We'll blow the lid off that next season, guys.
Aye. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Like, share, subscribe and all that, and make sure you tune in next week for the very special guest we've got on.
Aye, the season finale.
The season finale.
Aye. And now if you've been watching all these 6 months, thank you very much.
Aye,
very much appreciated. Mm-hmm. We enjoyed doing it. We're going to carry on doing it. We'll come back for season 3, no doubt.
Right. And look out for next week's special, guys.
Aye, thanks very much.
Signing out.
And if you don't mind, press like and subscribe, guys.
Tell your friends.
Tell your brothers. Tell your fucking cousins.